Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to make you another video on the Aries. So the zodiac sign, the Aries, you know that of course this isn't 100% accurate for every single Aries. Um, but some Aries and your experience might be different. I'm actually interested to see, other people's experiences of Aries as well. They say we can't really take a good look at ourselves because we're so involved, we're inside the machine. So I will do my best, and again, I'm interested to see other people's experiences about Aries. I did a description from Astrology of Taurus as well. One thing that I probably left out for Taurus is that they're pretty stubborn. um don't tell them that I said it. But seriously, I do find that that is true. They don't want to listen sometimes. They don't want to take your word for it, but they might take a complete stranger's word. All right, so let's get into the Aries. And so I will say Aries are also very hardworking, but we want to do the work that we believe in doing. We have a purpose, we have a mission, um, and we want to fulfill it. And the work that we do is really often close to our hearts. And now there are other areas that they know, I talked about the hedgehog concept before. They know that there's certain work that they could do to make money, to make the most money. And that is what they sometimes focus on because Aries like to make money. They also like nice things, but they really don't care as much about the nice things as they do about doing things that are right. Now, again, this is not the same for every Aries because some Aries are very dishonest. Some Aries lie a lot. Some Aries don't do the things that are right. Some Aries will tell you about everything that everyone else did and they don't admit to the things that they do. So it takes a lot, I would say, of inner work to achieve your full potential, and that's across any sign, across signs. So it doesn't really matter. Some Aries are, like I said, they lie a lot. Others are truth seekers. We are fun loving. We like adventure. We like to start new things. And so some of us work on finishing those things too. We are anchors, however, we can bring up the rear and we do a great job when we do that. Again, the inner work must be done in order for any of us to achieve our full potential. But Aries like to be free to roam, do whatever we want to do. We're free spirits. We are the people that rush in where angels fear to tread. We are warriors. We will fight for, I could say for me, myself, I fight for worthy causes. Some people don't fight for worthy causes. They just like to have excitement and stir the pot. Type of partners. Aries, especially in the beginning, don't really care about staying with one person. They like to explore to see what is out there. And that doesn't mean they get involved in, terrible or nasty things. That just means that sometimes they like their freedom and they value that over just simply being in a relationship. And because of that, you may find them, a lot of them, single loners on their own because they, again, value their freedom and actually the relationship with their self over a relationship with anyone else. Um, and maybe their partners feel that, and especially in the beginning when they're exploring, that their partners are like, you don't care, you're not interested in me. And the Aries is like, they're more interested in their journey, their self, working on their selves and getting better growing, learning. They're also what some people would call sapiosexuals at times. So they experience a great conversation as more attractive than um, physical touch or something like that. Their love language is more likely to be language, words of affirmation, um, acts of service. Now, again, it's different strokes for different folks, so different people can be focused on different things as their love language. But I think for the Aries, it takes them some time getting used to the physical touch thing, because I can say from my own experience, Aries are funny about who they let touch them. And one of those reasons is because some of us are very intuitive and feel energy. And so I, in my own experience, and maybe a few other Aries, I found them to be like not very touchy because of that. And again, like I said, I can say from my own experience that no, I don't want anyone with bad energy touching me. I can feel that. And being a kid, being younger, I didn't know that. I was very selective of people that I would let touch me. And that's a huge part of it. Being very intuitive and very in tune to things and people around me. I'm not big on letting people touch me. So that's important. Um, and I don't really have to be touching anyone to feel their energy. I can feel someone's energy across the world. So it doesn't really matter. They could be anywhere and I can feel the energy. Um, So let's go back to this. So as far as I'm trying to do the same thing that I did with the Taurus. So as far as money goes, Aries can be very hardworking. Again, the focus is more on the purpose. But they don't care how many hours that they work. They can do that and set records for number of hours worked and how hard they work and stuff like that. But the goal is working smart. So once they figure out the system and get into a rhythm, they can work. Like I said, it doesn't really matter how many hours, um, but often it is for a cause. They want to do things that they love, enjoy doing. They want to do things that will bring them money for sure, and they want to do things that they're good at. um, Friends, I think Aries can be very social, but they also can be very standoffish. They also like um, high class company, and people can think that Aries think that they're better than them as well. But once they get to know Aries, they realize that Aries are actually very down to earth. They're just selective with the company that they keep. And I can say, like I said, from my own experience, it is the energy thing. It's a big part of it. And also, with that is a person who gets into things that are immoral, or, something that is going to bring bad energy. Aries doesn't want that around. And so they might end up actually spending a lot of time alone, which is fine with them because, again, like I said, their partners might have an issue with that because they like spending time alone, and they're not like, they have to remind themselves sometimes to get back to the relationship. When they are with their partner, when it comes to love, they're some Aries can be, like I said, they can explore, but once they find their partner, they want to stay and they want to make things work. Sometimes they stay longer than they should because they gave their word and they want to keep their word. And that's another thing I would say. Word is bond. And as Aries, we know that. So we know that the only thing, um, sometimes the only thing we have is our word. People don't trust us. That's a big blow for Aries because we are authentic, we're genuine, and we want others to know that they can trust us. Um, we're the types of people who connect because people know we have a strong character. Um, we get a lot of things done that other signs might take a lot of different elaborate and complicated steps to get done. We find the simplest way to do it and do it fast. And again, it's working smarter, not harder, that we want. We don't necessarily, we're fine with working hard. We prefer to work smart. Aries can also be shy, but mostly I think because we have this quest for, we seek the truth, we want to also put the truth out there, we want to be authentic and genuine. That's the thing that I think drives us to be more social. We have these causes that we fight for and we believe in them, and we're not afraid to die for those causes. Um, as far as friends, we're loyal friends. Again, the similar type of thing with the relationship. Maybe sometimes we stay longer than we should because we gave our word to someone. We want to keep our word, and it takes time over time. If you're an Aries or you're dating an Aries, just consider that sometimes it takes time um, for Aries, because we are loyal to a fault sometimes, but we also want to fight for good causes and be about good causes. If we find out that a person has betrayed us, um, we'll walk away, and it hurts the other person because they know we are people that keep our word. But sometimes you have to walk away. Um, Again, I was talking about us being sapiosexuals. We can be very intellectual, heady people, and sometimes, again, like I said, the physical aspect of the relationship can be forgotten or neglected. But we are very passionate, very fiery people. We're very um, encouraging people that like to motivate others, that like to get people to achieve their goals and dreams and help them get there. And I think a lot of people, before they know Aries, they're saying, "What's wrong with you?" Because Aries are genuinely good people that want to be good people and want to help others, want to lift them up. That is part of our mission in the world. We're good at handling money, finances. We save. Some people talk about Aries as not being, very good at money, but there are a lot of Aries, myself included, that I'm not really a big shopper. I don't like to spend a lot of money necessarily. I'll focus on budgeting, spending money the right way, investing in assets and things like that. And a lot of us make very smart money moves. We are trustworthy. So you could give us things and we will protect those things. Um, and again, that depends on the areas that you're dealing with, because some areas are very dishonest and they will steal and lie and cheat and a lot of different things that they shouldn't be doing. But I can just say my experience and my own self as an Aries, very good with money. And I know another Aries that's a banker that's also really good with money, bringing in money. We're also really good at bringing in money for other people. Um, we will encourage and support people. We will hype other people up, support them. Um, yes. Things I would say to watch out for with the Aries is that, because again, we can be so intellectual, it's important that you not just dismiss us and walk away, because we are so focused on the head stuff. Um, if you pull us into our hearts, or if we get into our heart space, we're fine. Or, with the physical stuff, just reminding us that, hey, if you're our partner, physical touch is important. We'll get back to it, but it's not that we're trying to neglect anyone. It's just that where we stay is the intellect. I would say another thing is we do make good partners because we do like to work together and be a team. We can also work very well independently. We are born leaders. But we're not the type of person to beat anyone over the head and make them follow. Other people want to follow because they know that we're good leaders. We would never lead anyone into danger unless we thought there was no other way to do it or that was the best way to go. So we also are protectors and like to keep people safe around us. Um, we don't mind standing up for what's right. We do stand up for causes. Like I said, we do have causes that we fight for, and we are not scared to fight. Um, I'm trying to think of things that are interesting about the Aries, but we like respect. So when it comes to dealing with kids, which a lot of us are not really big on having kids, because we, again, value our freedom. We love to roam, do what we want to do, go around the world, traveling, discovering new things, new people, and things like that. We're free spirits and adventurers. But if kids are around, kids seem to be attracted to us. And also, we value respect and we think that kids should be respectful when they're not. If there are kids, we get them in line. If there are kids close to us, we get them in line. They know we don't play, we mean business. Um, we are often very attractive people. But because of that, and if you are an attractive person too, that people can try to take liberties with you that they shouldn't. And so it can be another thing, you know, that we value our space and all of that stuff because other people, for some reason, seem to believe that it's okay to get in a person's personal space just because they're attractive and they think they're attractive, or we like nice things, so people might like to touch our nice things, or get close to our nice things, and we're like, I got it because I want to enjoy it, or whatever. We are also very focused on physical appearance, bodies, get being in shape, exercising. It's a commitment that we make very young and we stick to it as Aries. Most of us, well, I'll say some of us, and we don't usually get away from physical exercise. We can be professional athletes. That's our level of commitment that we make to sports and exercise and eating right, taking care of our bodies. We're health conscious, very health conscious often. um, we keep track of the things that are going on with our bodies, and we're very in tune with the environment and our bodies often. We often have psychic abilities as well. Um, and it might freak other people out, and they may also find comfort in it because we know things about them and we're trustworthy. Um, I feel like I said a lot about the Aries, but again, I think overall they're good partners. Some Aries can be dishonest, like I said, and not good with money. Others are very good with money. We stand our ground when it comes to arguments, and we don't like to lie. So we'll stand up for the truth, which some people have problems with. Eventually, it'll come out of us, and a lot of people might not like that. The truth comes out, but we're going to put it out there and, you know, let the chips fall where they may. So I would say Aries is a great person to date. We're very ambitious. We love nice things. We work hard. We work smart more often than that. We are fearless. There are a lot of positive things I would say about the Aries, but again, I'm biased because I am one. But I'm looking forward to making more videos for you guys and sharing more information about the different zodiac signs. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap it up for now, and I'm going to bring you some more videos soon on the different zodiac signs. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. As always, happy lightning fast manifesting. Bye for now.